There was a full house of 30,000 in the SGL Arena in Augsburg for the visit of FC Cologne. Augsburg against Cologne. Augsburg's 15th, Cologne's 14th in the table. Two sides fighting against relegation. Cologne, one win in their last 7. They are playing in the dark strip. We join the game in the 8th minute. The shot coming in from Daniel Bayer, but well saved by Michael Rensing for Cologne, one of the league's top goalkeepers. Augsburg 5 games unbeaten now, a resurgence from a side that it was thought were doomed to relegation. 9 minutes gone, the ball laid back, and a phenomenal save from Michael Rensing. Learnt his trade with Bayern Munich, and that's Axel Bellinghausen putting in the shot. The sad news for the Augsburg fans, Bello, as he's known to everyone, will be leaving at the end of the season. Jos Luhukay, the coach of Augsburg, a real mastermind. He has done so much with what are limited resources. 19 minutes gone. In the early stages, all Augsburg from the edge of the box. South Korean international Koo with his 3rd goal of the season. Beautifully laid back by Axel Bellinghausen. Nobody feels responsible for marking the South Korean, and Augsburg take a well-deserved lead by 1-0. Augsburg unbeaten at home in 7 games. 31 minutes gone, the corner struck by Bellinghausen, the tall figure of Sebastian Langkamp heading the ball over the crossbar. Ståle Solbakken, the Cologne coach, he is under pressure. Cologne 1 win in the last 10 away games. It was all Augsburg claims for a penalty. Sereno fouling Langkamp, the referee dismissing those claims. But there was more action in the box to come. Difficult to tell from that camera angle, but play continued. 41 minutes gone. Little seen of Cologne as an attacking force, and then that challenge from Bayer, and the referee Tobias Welz was perfectly positioned. He said it was foot up, the boot landing in the middle of Podolski's back. Podolski against Jentsch, and the man they call Mr. FC Cologne, Prince Poldi, who will be leaving to join Arsenal at the end of the season, strikes the ball home for his 17th goal of the season. But that wasn't the end of the first half action. Poor defending by Cologne. In comes Sereno with the challenge on Bayer, the man who gave away the Cologne penalty. And once again, Tobias Welz points to the spot. On 45 minutes, Raphael against Michael Rensing. And Raphael coolly nets his first goal of the season. At half-time, Augsburg deservedly in the lead by 2-1. And those youngsters wrote that themselves, champions and losers. 45 more minutes to find out who is what. The free kick from Bellinghausen, who is in absolutely everything when Augsburg go forward. Augsburg, incidentally, with 12 draws, the side with the most draws in the league. Bellinghausen again, storming forward. And that should have been a 1-2. Bellinghausen furious that he didn't get the ball played back from Raphael. That's on 60 minutes. Once again, Raphael should have slipped the ball through to Bellinghausen, who could have made sure of victory. So Augsburg still leading by 2-1. 2 minutes later, a wonderful opportunity, and the ball, I think, just bouncing up slightly as it reached Marcel Njeng. Solbakken looking frustrated, the Cologne coach. 11 minutes from the end, Bellinghausen absolutely tireless. He ran himself into the ground against Cologne. A wonderful opportunity. The diving header coming in from Mulders, and that man Rensing, he's got to be one of the best keepers in a country that has an absolute surplus of wonderful goalkeepers. 84 minutes played. Augsburg wanted to make certain of all 3 points. The ball threaded through. And yet again, Rensing saving, this time from Sascha Mölders, brought on as a substitute. One minute later, very little seen of Cologne. That's Brečko. The ball comes back to Clemens, who fires wide from a good position. And that was the end of the action. Augsburg take 3 precious points as they aim to stay in the Bundesliga. They joined for the first time at the start of the season. It ended Augsburg 2, Cologne 1.